Changi. This World Tourism Day comes at a time where the tourism CS Najib Balala projected that the tourism sector will pick up fully by 2023. What are the optics, and are the stakeholders at the coast optimistic?
Oh, well, a very good morning, George Maringa. This date is very important when it comes to the tourism calendar. You know, Coast region depends so much on tourism. It is the key economic factor here in Coast region. And remember, because due to the pandemic, the sector has been affected much. But last month, we saw Kenya Coast Tourism Association, in partnership with that organization, starting issuing incentives to those that had been affected from the hotel industry, and not only in hotel industry, but also those who deal with the tours and such like bands that are just playing behind me. Remember, the sector employs more than 1 million, those that employ directly and indirectly, but they were targeting around 39,000 staff from the entire coast region. But just allow me to speak to Kenya Coast Tourism Association chairperson, Mr. Victor Shitaha, maybe to just paint for us a picture of how the situation is as of now.
It's World Tourism Day worldwide, and we thought at Mombasa we must celebrate. One person asked me, why are you really celebrating and tourism has been down? But we said Kenya is going to pick up, Mombasa is going to pick up, we are 001, and we are going to do a lot for tourism. So today we are celebrating the World Tourism Day, which actually started on Saturday with the food festival that we had. Excellent numbers of people that were there. All the food vendors, both small and big hotels, were there, and all their food ran out. So today we've got the graduation of beach operators. There's 300 of them. Now, because we want to build tourism in Kenya, there has been an issue with the beach operators. There's always been complaints. So KCTA, together with the county and TUM, came up with a program on customer care, alternative jobs, and how security, and we trained that in the beach. We took each group for 3 days, and this has really picked up. So we are expecting after this, because we are going to be expecting tourists to come. The county has already gone to partner with in Morocco, in Ukraine, and we will have increased charters coming into the coast. So because of that, we want our beach operators to be ready and to also ensure that they act as security on the beach. So this is what is happening today. So there will be graduation. His Excellency the Governor, Joe, will come and grace this occasion, and they will graduate.
In a normal day, this is expected to be a high season. Is it the situation?
I will say this, with domestic tourism that is coming now and the mice market, yes, the whole of last week, for the whole of the last 2 weeks in Mombasa here, all the hotels have been full, but because of mice. Now, school holidays are coming in about 1 week's time. Bookings have really gone up. So, yes, but this is all domestic. We are starting to get Lufthansa is coming back in November. There will be a second charter coming in for Ukraine. So, yes, it will pick up, but it's not as high as it should have been.
Okay, thank you a lot, sir. We're also expecting to have Governor Hassan Joho, but let me just speak to the Chief Officer at the Department of Tourism, that is Asha Abdi. Maybe just tell us, is there anything to smile about?
There's a lot to smile about. We're here with stakeholders from the tourism industry and members of the county government of Mombasa to commemorate World Tourism Day celebration. We started with a build-up activity this weekend, where we had World Mombasa Foodies Festival being held at Mama Ngina. This particular festival attracted over 70 food vendors, and these food vendors mostly are drawn from enterprises operated by youth and women, and I must acknowledge that it was actually a total success.
Maybe any programs or incentives to cushion those that have been affected from the industry?
There's a lot of programs that the county has put in place to actually cushion some of the SMEs that have been affected by COVID-19 pandemic. We are working hand in hand with the sector, other private sector operators within the county to ensure that we have access to markets, access to finances, and access to technology unlocked as one of the many barriers that these SMEs are currently facing.
Thank you a lot and all the best. Okay, that is Asha Abdi with the Chief Officer, Department of Tourism, Mombasa County. The event is just about to start. Remember, those that are coming here, apart from those that are working in a hotel, maybe as waitress and others, we also have the curio sellers here. We have those who do water sports. We have those who have individual bands. We have those also, maybe just anything that is associated with the tourism, then of course region. And Mombasa will be celebrating here. Other counties, of course, have their events